I just want to take you through a summary of my stock market investing course to make sure you understand all the parts that you can access in this course, just in case you haven't seen some of them. I thought it'd be helpful to have this summary so you understand exactly what's being covered. The course itself has been designed to be taken in sequence, step by step. So make sure you haven't missed any of the 7 parts of the course. In part 1, Stock Market Investing Part 1, Introduction to the Stock Market, I took you through what is the stock market, the key components of it, and the key market participants, which really set us up for understanding how to invest in the stock market. In part 2, 5 essential stock market principles, we covered a number of key themes, which are actually really important background information if you are going to become a serious stock market investor. We discussed the power of compounding and the rule of 72. We explained why liquidity is so important. I also explained to you what is meant by volatility and the importance of diversification. And then finally, we talked about the time value of money. In Stock Market Investing Part 3, I asked the question, are you ready to start stock market investing? Expecting at this point the answer to be no. So we covered a number of important issues. The difference between speculation and investment, very important. The importance of greed and fear in the market, and how to be greedy when people are fearful and fearful when people are greedy, to quote Warren Buffett. We discussed, or at least I asked the question, is the stock market efficient? And that's a matter of debate. I don't think it's particularly efficient. We discussed the difference between market value and intrinsic value, and that's a really important one because the market values go up and down all the time, but the intrinsic value is something that you really need to pin your investments on. We looked at the problems that bubbles and scams can cause for investors. We asked why you should always ask cui bono, who benefits when investing, and why you should invest in the stock market. In part 4, what do you need to know about stocks? We took a deep dive into common stocks to make sure you really understood what you were getting into, as it were. So we asked, what is a common stock? The meaning of the term nominal share value. What is share capital? What do we mean by the term capital structure? And an understanding of dividends and dividend cover. In Stock Market Investing Part 5, things started to get really interesting, and we looked at company evaluation and stock selection, essentially how to evaluate a company and set up some stock screening criteria. Once you had done that, Part 6 gets really interesting because we actually did it. So in Stock Market Investing Part 6, Stock Investment Evaluation Practical Exercise, I took you step by step through a stock investment evaluation process as a practical exercise. And I think if you do and you are serious about investing in the stock market, you'll find this one particularly helpful. In Stock Market Investing Part 7, a simple stock screen, I added this on because it's a 10-minute process I've devised for quickly screening stocks to help you decide whether they're worth further investigation as investments, because you can spend an awful lot of time looking at a particular company only to find after many hours of work that actually it doesn't meet your key criteria, and therefore having a simple stock screener ahead of that was a very efficient way to spend your time and to get the most from your investing research in as quickly as time as possible. Now, make sure, I strongly exert you, make sure that you haven't missed any parts. If you have, just search through my Skillshare courses and you can fill in your knowledge gaps very easily. I will also provide links to each part of the course in the description below, as well as wherever else you may find this, because I'll probably put this video on one or two of the social market platforms to add as marketing links to the stock market investing course itself. So, stock market investing course summary, that's a quick summary of the entire stock market investing course. I want to make sure that you understand the holistic view of what this course comprises, and also to make sure that you haven't missed out on any parts of it.